Imagine the police shows up your doorsteps, telling you that your parents have been in a wreck and rushed immediately into surgery. Imagine your loved one breaking the news to you that they've been diagnosed with leukemia. Imagine your baby born 3 months early and put in the NICU for further attention. With these examples, the need for blood is critical. And according to the RedCrossBlood.org, every 2 seconds, an American is in the need of blood, and that a single car accident can require up to 100 pints of blood. Blood is the most precious gift a person can give to one another. It's the gift of life, and the decision to donate blood can save up to several lives, not just one life, if your blood is separated into different components, which can be red cells, plasma, and platelets, which can be used individually for people with certain conditions. Here I'm going to be talking about 6 different donations that a person can get. The first donation is a blood donation, also known as a whole blood donation. This donation is the most common donation that people get, and the donation takes approximately 1 pint of blood that is needed to be given. And this can take up to 8 to 10 minutes, and you can get this donation every 56 days. The second one I'm going to be talking about is a platelet apheresis. These donations are collected at American Red Cross centers only. This type of donation is a vital element for people who have cancer or is undergoing an organ transplant. This donation takes approximately 1 hour to 2 hours. The third one I'm going to be talking about is a plasma apheresis. This plasma is collected at American Red Cross centers only, and this blood is collected by a machine which separates the plasma, red cells, and platelets and returns the red cells or platelets back into the donor. The donation takes about 1 hour and 15 minutes and is commonly transfused to people who have severe liver disease or multiple clotting factor deficiencies. The fourth one I'm going to be talking about is called Red Power. I've never heard of this one. It is done with the help of an apheresis machine, which collects the red cells but returns most of the plasma and platelets back into the donor. Red cells are the most transfused blood component, and the donors need to meet these requirements. They have to have a slighter, higher hemoglobin and body height, weight requirements, and to be able to give this Red Power blood donation. It takes about 30 minutes longer than a whole blood donation and is available at donation centers and most blood drives, and it allows you to give 2 units of red cells. And donors are eligible to give this donation every 112 days. This donation is a donation that I haven't heard of, and I thought it was pretty neat. It's called an autologous donation. These donations give you the opportunity to donate your own blood with a doctor's prescription, with an example of you would get this before your own surgery. And if they don't use this, then they will discard it. And these type of donations need to be scheduled in advance, telling them that you are wanting to get an analogous donation. The last donation is called a directed donation. These donations are for people that want to give to a specific person, a family member, a friend, a loved one. You also need that with a doctor's prescription. You also need to give this donation in advance and telling them that you need to give a directed donation. Here are some steps if you are wanting to pursue a donation of blood. The first step is registration. You will go to registration and they will sign you up and go over basic eligibility requirements and donation information. They'll read you information about blood donating, getting you more familiar with it, and you'll be asked to give a donor's card or a driver's license or some sort of ID. Number 2 is a mini physical. You'll go in and have a private, confidential interview about your health history and places that you've traveled. They'll check your temperature, your pulse, your hemoglobin level, and they'll also take a sample of your blood. Step 3, the donation itself. The donation itself takes up to 8 to 10 minutes, which you'll be seated comfortably. The process is very safe and sterile. There will be volunteers there if you have any questions to ask while they're doing the process. Certain types of donations such as platelets and red cells or plasma, can take up to 2 hours though. The fourth step is after you get done, and it's called the refreshment stage. You should have something light to eat or drink, and after about 10 to 15 minutes, you're good to go and go on with your daily activities. And they also call it the refreshment stage because after, you always feel the enjoyment of accomplishment knowing that you've saved someone's life. You don't need a specific reason to give blood. You just need your own reason. Some give blood because a friend asks them to. Some give blood because their family needs it or they know that they will need it. Whatever the reasons are endless, and your support for a healthy and reliable blood supply. And you will just feel good knowing that you've saved so many lives. So please put in the consideration of donating blood because you are saving many lives, and start saving a life today. Thank you.